So we are starting the new mountain dog program, Scorpion, written by Chris Edmonds, head coach. And today we started with the back day. The first thing that we did was straight arm pull downs with the neutral grip pull-ups. And honestly, that was probably like a crazy way to like introduce the back day. But I personally like the switch up just because every now and then, like sometimes training gets pretty monotonous, at least for me, so.
Definitely. This was a ton of fun. That first movement, definitely, that pull down with the pull-ups, that fucking dogged me. Like the first working set, I was like, damn dude, I'm cooked.
It was really hard. It was, but honestly, I haven't felt a pump like that in my lats in a while. Then we went straight into the dumbbell rows. They're not like the standard, like where you kind of stand over the dumbbell and you kind of like almost shrug it up.
Not a square stance, yeah.
Yeah, so this was definitely a lot more lat focused. Really good. I actually use this movement with a lot of my clients that I train too, and they feel their lats a lot. That was brutal as well.
This is a drop set.
This is a drop set, yeah.
Yeah.
So the next movement we did was an incline dumbbell row into Kelso shrugs, which honestly I've never done. I personally felt my upper back working within like every movement. I also did use straps, so I think that helped a lot. We were working within like the 10 to 15 rep range, and then literally go straight into Kelso shrugs, and you're gonna try to match your reps. Those were brutal. They really helped. How did you feel?
Yeah, I mean, that was brutal. By that point, I mean, after the rows, I was like, yeah, I mean, I think you were working with like 60, 70 pounds. I was working with 50s. I couldn't keep up.
It was a lot of volume,
yeah. It was definitely a lot of volume.
Back was super pumped throughout the whole thing. Seated cable rows, and this last one work set. It says literally one work set here, but this was a rest pause set.
There's really 3 sets in one.
Yeah, technically 3 in 1, so you get up to a weight that you can do for like 10 to 15 with. I went with 100 pounds, I did 14, rested 20 seconds, then I got 6 reps, rested 20 seconds, and I got 5. Yeah. So the drop off was huge there because I was just completely toasted by that point.
It was a good way to finish though. It was definitely like, it made the back workout feel complete.
Last thing we did was just line crunches with a hyperextension. John Meadows is super known for adding in a lot of mobility work in between like his movements. Like I know he had us do a lot of like stretch, dead hang, like stretching out your quad in between a leg extension or a leg press to get like some blood flow in there or to trap the blood in there. And I know like reverse hypers and hyperextensions were also huge. It was a really fun way to kind of end it off, just to kind of get some blood flow in the abs and the lower back, and that was it, guys.
I feel good now. I mean, like I was definitely cooked at the beginning. Adding that mobility work, like at the end there, I feel kind of almost like a cool down, you know. Yeah. So doing those hyper extensions, I feel like that feels better.
But overall, I'd say first day, definitely insane pump. I'd say the pump was insane. I haven't felt a pump like this in a while.
Yeah, me too.
And I know I'm definitely gonna be sore. So that's what I gotta say about the first day.
Yeah.
So, but it was awesome. It was a great switch up. I haven't done high volume training in a while. I definitely do see the benefit in doing either or. I don't think everything should just be put around like a dogma of low volume training, even whatever the studies say nowadays. I think having something that can spruce up your training and keep you in it for the long term is definitely gonna have you making better gains, in my opinion, you know, especially if you don't like lower volume training or if you want something to switch it up. So far so good.
Yeah, that was fun. I loved it.
Hell yeah.